And Carly's like talking, and as Carly does, she gets caught up in awkward and doesn't know when to stop talking, especially when she's in a weird situation. And it wasn't even a weird situation. She's like, yeah, we're so excited. We love like a good midday spot. She's like, yeah, you know, like sitting in your desk is like the equivalent of smoking a pack of cigarettes. And this girl is like...
Hello and welcome to Eat the Damn Cake. I am Carly.
And I am Maddie. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is going to be a much better intro than last week. I'm not going to have any sexual innuendos by accident. Nothing is going to be said. I'm just going to say thank you for listening. And if this is your... If this is your first time listening, I already messed it up. No. If this is your first time listening, then let us tell you a little bit about ourselves. We are Carly and Maddie, and we are both fitness instructors, but we're trying to make the fitness industry more inclusive and more accepting of different body types. I can't talk today. Yep. Things are happening. I'm small. Oh my goodness.
You're short-circuiting. You are short-circuiting.
I had 4 shots of espresso this morning. I don't know.
I think your mouth is trying to, or brain is moving faster than your mouth.
I think maybe it's all the caffeine. I need to slow it down.
Slow it down,
slow
sister.
And slow. How is everyone doing? It's week 29.
29. This is my favorite number because my birthday's May 29th. Don't you ever forget it.
So original.
I swear to God, if you forget it, it's this month.
We're entering Gemini season, like I said.
It's coming.
Hurley, are you a Gemini?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. That's why you commented?
When's your birthday?
22nd.
Oh, are you going to Shrine that weekend?
I am.
Me too.
Actually, I'm DJing that day.
Oh.
On my birthday.
That'll be so fun.
Hell yeah. Where?
Scorpion Bar.
So the people
come through. Don't go to Shrine.
Okay, yes. Go to Scorpion Bar. Hurley is our producer, if you don't know him.
He is the bee's knees. He waits for us while we don't shut the F up.
And he also can sing phenomenally. Okay. Go check out his Instagram.
No, literally, I'm the creepy person. So if someone follows me and then I'm able to meet them in person, I'm like, oh, this is okay. I deep dive. I'm like, same. What were they up to on May 10th, 2016? Just curious. What were they into? Where did they go to high school? I need to know everything. I need to know their awkward phase. I need to know when they got out of their awkward phase. I needed to know when they peaked. Like, I need to know everything. So just know, I scrolled.
Have I peaked yet?
Sauce. You're in your peak. I think you're looking really good. You're
singing good.
You're in a good
DJing good.
You're in a good spot in your job. You're doing really well from our perspective.
It's mutual. It's mutual.
Thank you so much.
I don't know if that is true. I'm never put together.
But we're chugging right along.
We're just going for it. And Hurley's like, yeah, no, I am in my peak. And where are you guys? And we're like still in the awkward phase.
Check it out.
Sense the braces and straight across bangs.
So I need to answer a question that people asked. Actually, wow, Hurley, listen up.
Oh my.
That people asked like a couple weeks ago that I never got around to answering. But my fun fact for everything and in my instructor bio at Bespoke is that I auditioned for American Idol back in 2014.
She was
15.
in the commercial.
I was in the commercial.
Holding her little hands together.
It looked like I was praying. I was like,
she's like, please, Randy.
I didn't get it. I didn't even make it past the first round. But I'm just going to tell you, when you show up to those auditions, you walk in and you're in a tent in Gillette Stadium. There are 5 producers in front of you just sitting there with a script in front of them of exactly what they want. So I was surrounded by phenomenal singers. Like there were people I met in the parking lot. Like we'd practice together. Yeah, it's so embarrassing. I know. I still have
That's
in my
phone. Actual nightmare.
I still have in my phone this kid's name, Steve. It says Steve American Idol. Like I met him at the auditions.
We should text him.
Should I just text him and be like, thinking of you,
chatting,
love and light.
Hey, mentioned you on the pod today.
He's from New Jersey. He drove up from New Jersey, didn't even make it past that first.
Love and light.
Love and light. Peace and blessings. All right. So so I did not make it past the first round. It was a fun experience. So not at all. Don't do it. Also,
I can't watch American
If you guys are watching on YouTube today, I'm in a full white outfit and it makes me feel really put together because people who own dogs who can wear all white, like I just think they're like doing something right in life. And I just wanted to be there and I'm tiptoeing around today to make sure I don't get a stain on it.
Who put out that like blanket statement that if you're wearing an all white outfit, you're put together?
While having a dog. Like that's just my thought process. That's literally how
is this a known thing?
Oh, no. This is like, I like see people on the street and if they're in all white walking their dog, I'm just like, how?
Well, also everyone, to preface, Carly got this outfit 3 hours ago. She took it out of the packaging 3 hours ago.
And I'm dripping sweat now. It's a sweatsuit.
It is a sweatsuit. Super suit. It's your super suit. It looks.
And I'm wearing my Eat the Damn Cake
shoes. Oh my God.
Vans.
Is your foot supposed to contort like that?
Definitely not.
You know what though? Another thing
for
all of our listeners, last week when we were talking about 12:30 or 3:30, a few people came up to me and goes, a few people close in our life goes, "You never said what it was." And we were like, I was like, "What?
Did we not?
12 incline, 3 speed for 30 minutes."
Yeah,
everyone.
we did. We said that. I listened to it twice.
Roger said we didn't.
Roger misses some major things.
But
he once said that we didn't say the numbers for this or that. And I was like, you are wrong. We said them.
Dad, are you listening? Roger. He's definitely listening because I walk in every day. He's on the treadmill at the gym.
Laughing.
Giggling away. And I'm like, what part are you laughing
We are
at?
the light of his life.
He's the light of our lives.
Yeah. We were going to try to have our mom come on the episode today.
For all of you to just
for Mother's
see that
Day.
part of our lives.
Yeah, but I don't think you're ready for it.
That's going to be like our 100th episode.
Yeah. Just copy Call Her Daddy.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, the 100th episode her mom came on.
I don't watch that or listen to that.
Oh,
sorry.
Well, I do.
Well,
wait, I have another really exciting update.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. Do you have anything?
I was going to... No.
Okay. So you guys, let me paint you a picture. You know this this town group that on Facebook that I'm in?
Oh, God.
No. It's so funny. So it happened 2 days ago. And I had to screenshot it and I was like, the podcast people, they will love this. Our baby cakes will eat this shit up. So let me paint you a picture.
You already said that.
No, I said it again. So some woman.
Sculpt you a sculpture.
Let me sculpt you. Let's eat that yeet. Eat that wheat.
Anyways.
Let's get this bread.
No,
remember when you used to do that? Okay. Anyways. In this Framingham. God damn it, I was trying not to say the name. Okay, in this network group.
Carly's just going to say our address on the podcast.
In this network group, someone took a picture of a Subway foot-long sub with a measuring tape up to it, and it's only 10 inches. So let me read you the caption.
We've been new, though.
Yeah, let me read you the caption. Dear neighbors, when you order a foot-long from Subway, make sure it is a foot long, period. I usually order a 6-inch, but due to having huge weight loss as well as loss of appetite lately, I went for a foot long today. I got home and it seemed smaller than I remembered. As you can see, this is not a foot long. # size does matter. I nearly threw up. I was laughing so hard.
We are covering the important topics.
I just needed everyone to laugh as hard as I did because that is psychotic.
No, honestly though, in the grand scheme of things, I do love that this is what we have to be worrying about in this day and age with everything going on. If this
size does matter,
foot long is the
she pulled
thing,
out a goddamn
the thing that is ruining
tape.
Her day. I want to be her.
Right?
To be honest,
yeah.
I'm like, if that's my biggest problem that I have to complain about it to a bunch of strangers, I wish that were
in
me.
this Facebook group, like,
I wonder what the comments were like. Were they like,
LOL.
# size
no,
does definitely matter.
Yeah, they like literally made it all like
size
sexual.
Only matters when it's a sandwich.
No, everyone made it like sexual. It was LOL. Like they were probably like, when a guy tells you it's a foot long, like they literally made it so.
I'm pretty sure there's like no one under the age of like, other than us, like 40 in this group.
I know. The only reason I joined this group is because every Saturday they do Small Business Saturday, and like you can have a chance to market your small business. And me and Maddie's micro business wanted to slide on in there. And so,
Our micro business.
but it doesn't do anything because 85 people comment their small businesses, and no one's gonna look through and be like. So it's literally so useless.
Now
but,
Carly only is. I'm really not on it. Carly
but now
just
I'm
likes
in
to tune
it,
in.
and I just can't imagine ever going through something in life to needing to post about it in a Facebook group. Ever.
I haven't hit that part of my life yet, but I'm sure it'll come.
Like there was one day I was like, oh, maybe I should be like, hey, any female dog walkers.
I'm going to be honest. The only reason why I found my apartment was because I posted in that group. So
A moment of silence for Maddie.
mic drop.
No, I'm scared that if I post like, hey, like looking for a female dog walker 3 times a week, people will be like, so why'd you even get a dog if you can't walk it? Like that's literally
probably why people
my
won't
biggest
do.
fear. Because they come for you in the comments. Moving right along.
Was that the biggest story?
It's so funny, Maddie.
That is definitely one of the funnier posts in that group.
I like almost threw up. I was laughing so hard. I was like, how could anyone take out a measuring tape? Like, first of all, if you're
so
starving,
hungry.
I would have shoved that down my gullet before I could even pull out a measuring
If
tape.
anyone was wondering what Carly's Subway order is, it's
Chicken and cheese.
chicken and cheese.
On Italian bread. It's so
like,
good.
I'm not kidding you. She
It's so
goes
good.
and she goes, can I just have chicken and American cheese? And they're like, yeah, what
Extra
else?
cheese.
And they're like, Carly's like, I just want a grilled cheese with some chicken on it.
I love grilled cheese.
Oh my God.
All right.
Face of health. Speaking of health, we're going to be talking about something that I'm not going to say my opinion on it yet.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say my opinion on it yet. But
You can take a guess.
You can take a guess what I'm going to think about it, because the title of it isn't my favorite word.
For hell yeah, hell not today, we are doing
Diet pills.
DEIDIET.
What? Diet. DIET.
Guys, it's been a Monday.
Diet pills. So we did some research, as we do, because we want to give you the
cream of the crop.
Yes.
I just had like Tourette's. I don't know.
I don't know what that was, but we want to give you the facts as not as opinion based as sometimes it is. And I could go off on opinion on here.
Yeah, but let's stick to the facts.
But let's stick to the facts.
To the cold, hard
because
facts.
if you, we always try to say, preface hell yeah, hell no with like, if you've tried it or if you're doing it or if you want to do it, we're not going to tell you absolutely not, but we're just going to give you what might happen if you do it.
Yep.
So diet pills, there's a range of them.
Yes.
And I feel like the first thing that comes to mind when I hear diet pills is like the commercials, the infomercials.
I was going to say
and
that
they're
too.
like, I lost 10 inches off my, which is like,
I lost 75 pounds in 4 weeks. And you're like, Jesus Christ.
And so it usually is 2 different people in the before and after pictures on those commercials.
Oh,
and
yeah. They don't show the head.
And they're like,
or they blur out the face.
Burning cells and just like the craziest not true facts.
Yeah.
They're like, just take 3 of these a day and you'll shred 10 inches off your waist and shrink 10 inches down. And like, you'll become shorter and leaner and smaller
and toned
and toner and everything. You're going to be perfect. Just take it for a week. So to start with all the research that I did, the crazy part about diet pills that is scary is almost all diet pills that are on the market are not
FDA approved.
Exactly.
Yep. Which is
Food and Drug Administration.
Which you do not want to put things into your body if they are not FDA approved.
So like if you go into is it GNC?
Yeah.
Yeah, the like protein pre-workout diet pill.
GMC.
That's the car. Yeah, GNC. If you go in there, like there's plenty of, I think there are some things that are approved by the FDA in there, but like 80% of stuff like on the GNC website, I'll scroll through and it's like, this product is not approved by, which means maybe like think about it before like, consuming it.
Yeah, just
because it might not be good. Think about it this way. If you got prescribed a medication by your doctor, like, well, it's not FDA approved and other doctors don't really agree with it, would you want to take it?
No.
Absolutely not.
God, no.
So a lot of the diet pills do a few specific things. That's why they're marketed as diet pills, because they do things in your belly that can
speed up your metabolism.
Yeah, they speed up the
digestive system.
Yeah, they claim to do that.
Decrease water weight.
They're okay. I'm
just giving some examples.
I know. I'm like trying to say them. You're like, this. I'm like, yes, this, yes. So it decreases absorption in your gut. So like, this is going to be some big words, everybody. I'm reading it from an article. So there's one approved drug that is like allowed, and a doctor can prescribe this, but it's called Orlistat. And it inhibits lipase, which is one of the most important enzymes in the body for maintaining homeostasis. And homeostasis is just like
your baseline.
So like 98.6 degrees in the body at all times. And when you go away from homeostasis, it's your body protecting you. So like when you get a fever, the reason why you're getting a fever is because your body is fighting off a virus or fighting off a sickness, and it can increase and decrease based on protecting you. So that is the whole goal of homeostasis. So when you're taking this, your stomach can only digest 2/3 of the fats that enter your stomach. And instead of processing the other 1/3, I hate to put this word in all of your ears, the body flushes them through the digestive tract, resulting in uncontrollable oily diarrhea.
Oh,
like that is what diet pills are doing, though. Like that,
so you can take it, but you can't leave your toilet.
Literally said for 90%, resulting in uncontrollably oily shits for 90% of users in the first year.
That
and then
sounds...
the article at the end of that sentence goes, good times. Good times.
That is
like a good time.
Disgusting.
So it's not great because, it's basically punishment for eating high fat foods.
Yeah.
So it's not even like the actual ingredient is helping. They said most people just stop eating high fatty foods because it's like, if I put this in my body, I'm going to literally poop my pants. So
when I looked up one specific diet pill and like what doctors said on it, I can't specifically remember what it was called, and I accidentally exited out of it.
Okay,
so
that's okay.
They said a lot of people found it successful along with exercising and eating healthy.
Yes.
So basically,
it's like,
it just forces you to want to eat healthy so you don't shit your brains out.
Well, it's like in the sense of people that see good results. So if you put someone that's completely sedentary, doesn't do anything at all, and then someone that has a healthy diet and exercise, you're going to see the person just taking the diet pills have no change.
Yeah.
Nothing. And then you're going to see people like that are doing and living a healthy lifestyle have all the success. And they're like, you know what it must be? It must be those freaking diet pills. You're like, what?
Exactly.
No. So, and some people can get them prescribed, and we're not going to say blanket statement because we didn't research every single diet pill out there.
No.
But we're trying to deter you from those gimmicky diet pills that say they're doing all these things, and there's a bunch of junk in them. But then there's also those ingredients that are saying, oh, it'll inhibit fat absorption. It'll speed up metabolism. It suppresses appetite. So another thing it does is diet pills fall into that like suppressing the appetite category.
Yeah.
And it's because it activates certain hormones, and a substance can kickstart your body's sympathetic response. So your body is in hyper alert, ready for action state. Your appetite disappears. And that's so true. Like when you're stressed, like actually I'm kind of a stress eater, but like say, when you're really anxious about something, I don't get hungry when I'm super anxious.
No, me neither.
Like really hyped up, like caffeine, for example. Caffeine is an absolute appetite suppressant. Like I had 4 espresso shots this morning. Like I woke up at...
Have you eaten yet?
I have. I ate lunch. Good. I didn't eat breakfast though, which is terrible. You're supposed to eat breakfast. Everyone, don't do what I do.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Exactly. I woke up this morning at 5:30, trained 3 people this morning, went home, pit stop for a 4 shot of espresso coffee, and then we had to teach a class at noon
for a company,
which was
really
cool.
Fun. Yeah.
And then after that, I decided to eat, which was stupid. But anyways, yeah, don't do that. But like the caffeine, I was not hungry at all.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for something to suppress your appetite, you like my anxiety does it plenty. So honestly, I don't need that. But how about not just like eat, fuel your body, and like look forward to your meals, and you know, just eat. But so don't take diet pills.
So it's a hell nah.
I would say it's a hell nah, unless like you go to your doctor and this is something that you find out you need, and you know they prescribe it for you in an FDA approved medicine.
Yeah.
But do not walk into GNC and see like
diet pills.
Like a person in their bathing suit being like, look I have a 6-pack. Like that's the kind of marketing that just crawls under my skin, and I'm like, not everyone's built the same way. So even if I took those diet pills, I would not look like that. Like doing diet and exercise.
And the people who are marketing it probably aren't actually doing it.
No, they're probably like a bodybuilder.
Exactly.
And they are shredded because that's their life. And they're like, hey, will you endorse these pills?
Weights for life.
Yeah. Like that's just, yeah. So hell no.
Hell no. Goodbye.
Good night. Unplugged. Bye. Okay.
All right. The flowers are blooming, the grass is growing, and it's time to chop the weeds, baby. Thanks to our sponsor, Manscaped, you can trim your holes safely and efficiently. I'm talking about ball trimmers. Manscaped, the global leaders in men's below-the-waist grooming, have an exclusive offer for our audience. Use code BIGNIGHT to get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. Join the other 2 million men who trust Manscaped. They are here to make sure you are trimmed and smelling nice. After all, it is time for some spring cleaning.
Manscaped are the global leaders in men's below-the-waist grooming and have forever changed the grooming game with their amazing products. They are here to help with your above-the-waist holes, too. Have you heard of the Weed Whacker? The Weed Whacker is something that you can just
shove up your nose.
Shove up your nostrils, your little baby nostrils, and get all those little freaky hanging hairs. You know, the ones that you can see when you're sitting next to one and you look at them and there's like a little long hair sticking out and you say, tweeze that with your hands. Now they can use the Weed Whacker. Not speaking from experience, but
shoving your fingers
up your nostrils. So definitely use that. Get 20% off and free shipping with code BIGNIGHT, BIGNIGHT at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code BIGNIGHT at manscaped.com. It's spring cleaning, baby, in your balls and holes. Well, thank you. I could use some of that for my nostrils. But I think my nose ring would get like caught up in that.
Oh yeah, it would for sure.
I wonder if actually I was gonna say something really gross.
What?
I was like, wonder if it gets like the boogers out of your nose too.
No, it doesn't. I've tried it.
Did you shove it up your nose?
Yeah.
Did it work?
I mean, I don't have a million nose hairs, like, but I did shove it up there, and they felt like
everyone has nose hairs.
Yeah, I mean.
They're important.
If you're a human, you have nose hairs.
They like block.
Duke doesn't have nose hairs.
No, he doesn't have a cute little button nose though.
Maybe.
Nose hairs are like safe. They're a filter. They're a filter for the air. Anywho,
we are gonna transition. Speaking of teaching for people who work at a company.
Yes.
If you are sitting at a desk all day, listen the hell up and buckle up. We are gonna give you guys some tips and tricks on how to stay active during the day. I read in an article recently that sitting at a desk 9 to 5 all week is the equivalent to smoking a cigarette. It's equivalent to smoking a pack of cigarettes.
Okay.
So
hold on.
I know exactly what you're gonna say.
So we log on to the Zoom this morning, and with no context at all, we're talking and chatting with the woman that set up and facilitated this Zoom workout. And Carly's like talking, and as Carly does, she gets caught up and awkward and doesn't know when to stop talking, especially when she's in a weird situation. And it wasn't even a weird situation. She's like, yeah, we're so excited. We love like a good midday sweat. She's like, yeah, you know, like sitting in your desk is like the equivalent of smoking a pack of cigarettes. And this girl is like, and I'm like sitting there and I'm like, where did this come from? Because Carly didn't give any context. Like, oh yeah, I read it in an article today. She's like, yeah, it's basically like smoking a pack of cigarettes. And this poor girl is just like, Anyways, there's like 15 people and we're like, I'm just horrified. So, next time add the context because she was so confused, as was I. I was like, where and / what and why? So do you have anything to add?
My ribs hurt.
Why
so
is it equivalent to smoking a pack of cigarettes?
I don't know. That's the only fact I remembered from the article.
So we're going to ignore that article because there's
being sedentary is not good for you. So
it's the same as smoking a pack a day. Everybody, good luck.
I don't.
Hey, Dad, did you hear that? Mom, both of you work desk jobs. Watch out.
Your lungs are failing.
Like, just none of that made sense to me, but okay. So if you're sitting down all day, you're gonna find a few things happening, and I know this just based on me.
Cramps.
Let us know if your legs start cramping. Like, what? I was gonna say, like, back issues. If you're not, so I know a lot of people with working from home, they don't have a proper desk chair.
Yeah.
With lumbar support. And if you don't know what lumbar support is,
watch The Office.
Yes. The lumbar portion of your spine is the base of your spine. So like
your L5, L4.
Yeah. L4, L5.
Yeah.
Yes.
L3.
L3. Yes.
L2, L1.
Carly. Yes. That's your lumbar spine. It's the lowest part of your back before your sacrum. And that's why any like desk chair has that little indent out. It's supposed to support your lumbar. Like the one we're sitting in right now has it, and it feels nice. So
yeah,
you're going to find your back starting to get really stiff. Your legs are going to get stiff. Your posture, if you're anything like me, when I'm working on a computer, I'm like hunched over.
Yeah, neck jutting out.
I know a lot of people suffer from like carpal tunnel syndrome if they're using their hands a lot, writing a lot, typing a lot. I mean, Mom complains all the time about her arms really hurting. So it's a lot to sit all day. And now that people are in offices, they're like, I feel like I don't even have a reason to get up other than like get food and pee.
Yeah. And I was talking to my mom earlier today, and she says,
your mom?
Yep, just mine. You were adopted. I'm just kidding. That's not a joke. That's
not a
that's
joke,
not something
Jim.
to joke about. So my mom was saying that she brought a band to work with her, puts it around her legs, and does adduction and abduction with the band while she's sitting down. She also does squats to her chair. She does pistol squats where she sits down with one leg and stands up. And these are all great ways to like keep your body moving if you have like that ability.
So if you're in an office that isn't really, it's an office, but there's not people coming in and out of it anymore, and you're in your cubicle and you're just hanging out, that's a perfect option. And also ask for a standing desk. I know a lot of offices give that option, or try to find a high top table in your house if that's possible, and try to stand while you work if you can.
If you can take phone calls, walking with like AirPods in.
I know a lot of people taking their like calls on their phones and
walking around.
Or try to introduce exercise before, middle, or after work.
Yes.
You're never going to want to, and I can just preface that right now. Like anytime I have to work out before I go to my actual job, I don't want to.
Yeah.
But after the fact, I feel so much better. And like we kind of talked about last week, finding what works for you. Is it having an accountability buddy? Is it hiring a personal trainer or small group training or signing
booking
up
yourself
for
in a class? Yeah, for the whole week.
And it's one of those things. If you know you're in it, then you're going to show up, or tell someone else, hey, let's do yoga at 6 a.m. tomorrow.
We have a client who actually reached out to us and asked for an accountability calendar.
And we have those if anyone
we have
wants
those, them. Yeah, if to add on to like our packages. But basically, we wrote out this calendar where we tell you, I mean, it's like a brief overview. You can personalize it to how you want it.
We personalized it for one of our clients.
Yeah, but it was basically like going through what workouts would complement her schedule the best, and where she can do her supplemental workouts such as spin or yoga, but the days she should be doing HIIT or weightlifting,
and then
rest days, like
huge
those
things.
Yeah. So that like she said that calendar holds her accountable through the whole month, and she like marks off when she does the workout. And I mean, that's like how I am. I like to plan out my workouts a week in advance. If I'm like, all right, this day I'm going to work out, this day and this day, then we're good to go. Like I know I'll get it done.
Totally. And I think it's too listening to what your body needs. I saw something online the other day, and it was just talking about small, tiny things that can just make you more active. And it's like choosing to take the stairs more often, or, you know, parking farther away from a building. So like say you're going to Target, park across the lot.
Oh God, no, honey.
Well, no one wants to do that, but like if you don't have time to work out, like get your steps in.
Yeah, why not?
Park further away. It's like tiny things.
If you're doing
like
golf, don't take a cart.
Oh gosh. No, thanks. I think about how Roger does 18 holes every Saturday morning.
And Wednesday.
Like, I would literally rather do anything than walk 18 holes.
On a Saturday morning at 5 a.m.
Yeah, Roger's tea time's legit. As the sun wakes up, he wakes up with it. He's like, oh, I'm so excited to golf. And I'm like, why?
I wonder if I'm ever going to have a passion that gets me that excited in the morning.
I know he like doesn't sleep on Friday nights because he's so excited. And I'm like,
it's adorable.
People are like, oh, did you do that with swimming? And I'm like,
Maddie was literally like, you have to drag me tooth
like,
and nail out of bed.
Pull me by my hair to get to practice.
Yeah.
But just small things like that, like we said with what Colleen's doing, she's bringing the band to work, standing desk, you know, getting up. Like, close your computer if you can for 10 minutes and try to move around the house. Like,
if you're on hold on a phone, see how long you can hold a squat.
Or a plank.
Or a plank,
who knows?
yeah.
I mean, and depending on how out of breath you can be when you pick up the phone. I one time had a business phone call and I was walking up 7 flights of stairs and I was like on the phone. I was like, yeah, no. Like I think it was a reference for someone. And I was like talking about, I'm like, they're great. Yeah. Like, oh my gosh. Talking while exercising is so hard. Don't know how we teach.
Yeah. Oh, true.
Yeah. We're like so hard. And then we're like on mic. We're like, we're fine.
Yeah.
We're not dying.
Also, P.S. if you do want to add another workout into your regimen,
we have another grand class.
Monday, May 17th.
I think hopefully we'll have spots still while you're listening to this.
Yeah.
I mean, we
hopefully
might.
And hopefully not.
Hopefully we might not.
Hopefully for you, hopefully not for us.
Last time we had one class, we sold out in 3 hours. So it's something you need to plan. So now if you're listening and it's sold out,
Plan for next week.
Plan for next week and sign up.
Sign-ups will go live.
Freaking party.
Sign-ups will go live Monday at noon for the next class because we are doing the 17th and the 24th. And then we are taking Memorial Day weekend off because it is my birthday.
It's Carla's birthday.
I'm getting really old.
27.
Oh my God.
You old fart.
That number pains me.
I don't know why. You're still in your 20s. I feel like 20 is just
Everyone was like, oh, so you're almost 30? And I literally wanted to...
Did anyone really say that?
Kyle. And I wanted to kick his teeth in.
Kai and I are in the same age
group. And Dad, Roger, said it. He goes, you're almost 30. And I literally was so mad.
You're like, well, Dad, you're almost... I'm not going to say it.
Yeah. You old fart. I'm just kidding. Love you, Dad. Okay.
That was cute.
We're going to do this or that.
Or that. It's food preference edition. And it's like very general. Like I
don't think you could have been more general if you tried. It was so
general because I knew that this was going to be one of the closest ones.
Yeah.
So food preference edition. First one is breakfast or dinner.
Breakfast.
I knew your answer was going to be breakfast. And I skip breakfast. Like I said, do not do what I do. I skip breakfast probably 5 out of the 7 days of the week.
Good for you.
Yeah, no, it's really bad.
Yeah, it's so bad.
It's so bad. 143 votes for breakfast and 122 votes for dinner. So it was 54 to 46%. Very close. I'm shocked, though, that people said breakfast because I am so savory and I think of breakfast and I think sweet. I don't know why, because I eat like eggs and toast for breakfast and that's not technically sweet, but
it's savory.
It's savory, yeah. All right, now, sweet or salty?
Sweet.
No.
Sweet.
No.
All the way.
Okay, so you're telling me.
Yeah.
If you had to eat sweet or salty all day.
Sweet.
No.
Maddie, I literally you just watched me lap up syrup with my tongue. So I don't really know what you're expecting from me. That was a midday snack.
Actually, though, I am shocked that it was so close.
I'm not.
I'm shocked. Sweet was 125. Salty was 142. 47 to 53. Like, salty won just by a hair. And I'm like, almost, at least for me, almost all the meals I eat are salty or like savory. I'm not like, oh, let me munch on some cake for lunch. And Carly's
Really?
like, that's my favorite kind of lunch.
That's my favorite breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Okay, seltzer or water?
Regular water.
Seltzer. I'm a seltzy kind of.
I like it once in a
flavor,
while.
though?
I like the fruity sweet flavors like cranberry, lime.
You don't
and
like lime?
I like lime, but it's not my favorite. I like the blueberry pomegranate more.
Lime is the best flavor. 106 for seltzer, 168 for regular water. A lot of people said seltzer though.
Wow, this next one was very close.
I know. Spicy or mild?
Mild.
This is what I'll never understand.
Why do you enjoy your tongue being burnt to the 7th degree of hell?
I did eat Flaming Hot Cheetos last night. They were
They
delicious.
good?
They were
I've
so
never
good.
had them.
They're yummy. I had the Trader Joe's brand.
Yeah.
I'm just saying though, I like a little heat. Like I like a little bit like, oh, I can taste it on the back of my mouth. Like it's some flavor. But it was $139 for spicy, $134 for mild. A lot of people are loving the spice.
Yeah.
I don't really like sriracha and like hot sauce.
No, me neither.
Hot or cold?
See,
What?
Roger always makes sure he's like, is it hot? And I'm like, I don't like it hot. I like it warm. I like being able.
Carly likes being able to shove it down her throat as quickly as possible.
Exactly. I like the whole like cooling down like process. No, not for me. But do I like cold pizza? No, disgusting. I don't like cold either. What? So I like room temp or warm, and that is the Gemini within me.
Bratty. I said hot. I would rather my meal be hot than cold.
Okay.
I don't like being cold. 210 for hot, 55 for cold. That was pretty much almost unanimous.
People are gonna hate me for this one.
Leftovers or absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, someone DM'd us and goes, the people that don't like leftovers, that is a red flag. And I go, I can't wait to talk about this on the podcast because everyone's gonna know Carly has an issue.
Unless it's Chinese food.
Tell me not. Chinese food?
Okay, I like Chinese food.
Okay, so you like leftovers.
No, I don't like any other leftovers though. Like the leftovers you had for lunch, I like.
They were delicious.
Like I hate the smell of like leftover like chicken or steak that was like cold in the fridge and you take it out and you open the like no.
Thanksgiving leftovers arguably
disgusting.
Better than the day of.
No, disgusting.
All right, you're wrong. Snacking. Oh wait, did I say the numbers? 186 for leftovers, 82 for no. So there's a good amount of you that don't like leftovers, but I don't.
So thank you for being on my team.
Understand. And then, are you a snacker?
Yeah.
Or no?
I mean,
and all the people who said no, teach me your self-control. Just teach me it. In the sense of like, if maybe this is.
I think all I eat is snacks.
I think I eat 42 snacks a day. That's all I eat, and then. Also, like, if you go to Trader Joe's and buy 17 different snacks, tell me not you have to open every single snack and try it.
Yeah.
Day of, you get it. You go, all right, gonna try the sweet snack, gonna try the salty snack, gonna try the pickles, and I'll try some of the frozen food, and then you feel really sick, and it's great. 238 for snacking and 33 for no snacking. And if anyone wants to check out our story and see Carly spilling maple syrup all over CVS before we got into the podcast, that's also very entertaining. Some quick tips and tricks to come see us in person now that we're teaching. Come to the Grand like we mentioned.
May 17th and 24th.
Yes, do that, please. If you do ever want to work out with us, we have a space in Framingham. We would love to see you. So many links are in our bio to book through that.
Yep.
As well as I did see a few people leave a couple cute, fun, flirty reviews. And we would love for a few of you to leave one. If you haven't left one, just think of how much it'll mean to us.
It literally lights up our entire world. And
we screenshot it and send in the family group chat and be like, look how nice people are.
Yeah, seriously.
Colleen and Roger will love you for it.
Yeah, they will.
They will.
And we know that they are your icons.
199234, and we're like, we don't know, but it doesn't matter. Like, subscribe, comment, rate,
review,
live,
love you,
laugh, love
and light. I'm gonna go reach out to Steve from American Idol.
Sending love and light to you all. Have a great week. We'll catch you next week.
Bye. And here we